Friday. How are you all doing out there? Just those of you that can join me for Friday morning meditation, I'm glad you can take about 15 minutes out of your day to kind of set your Friday and your weekend in a really good place. This will probably be the last time I see you before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. I have a new grandbaby coming, and the day before Thanksgiving, so I won't be teaching yoga on Monday. I'm in complete isolation, sequestering, so that I can make sure that I can take care of my two grandsons as my son goes to have his third baby. Super excited about that. So let's all find our place. And I have an interesting meditation today. I find it interesting because one might think that I'd be choosing a meditation that's on thankfulness and gratitude, which it'll probably all circle back around to that because we've got Thanksgiving coming up. But this is something that was really placed on my heart last night, and I woke up with it again this morning. So this morning we are going to be meditating on letting go, and I believe letting go is going to create that space for more gratitude and more thankfulness. So finding your space, I'm in a seated posture. If you're in a seated posture, you want to bring your navel to the spine, sit up nice and tall from your crown to your tailbone, placing your hands gently on your knees with your palms up. Palms up are a sign of receiving. We want to receive this morning connection and awareness and enlightenment this morning. Shoulders come down from your ears, and if you're laying down, we still want our hands down by our sides with our palms facing up. Let's go ahead and take our first nice deep inhale together. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe it in through your nose. 4 to 5 second inhale through your nose. 4 to 5 second exhale through your nose. If you can go a little bit longer, that's awesome. But a 4 to 5 second inhale is a deep breath. So breathe it in again, 4 to 5 seconds. Nice 4 to 5 second exhale. Beautiful. So as you continue with that breath, breathing in, just inhaling and exhaling. No other expectation over these next few moments than just to breathe. If you're in a seated posture or you're lying down, maybe gently, softly close your eyes. If you're walking or hiking, the sun will be rising pretty soon, and with your eyes open, just allow your breath to calm your spirit, to clear your thoughts, and to allow you to be like this open vessel this morning. Kind of propping ourselves, positioning ourselves for just new perspective. Let's take the next few moments together with our deep breath and just allow the breath to do what it so powerfully can do. And that's just to really clear your thoughts and open your heart, to calm your anxieties. We carry so much stress in our shoulders. Some of us might feel like we're here. Let the exhale bring your shoulders down from your ears. And our face is so much stress. You can look at someone's face and it can almost tell the whole world whether they're stressed, whether they're calm, whether they're happy, whether they're sad. So just let your breath soften your face. As you continue with this breath, I'm going to share with you the quote, and just a verse that I found for meditation this morning. It says, sometimes letting things go is an act far greater power than defending or hanging on. Sometimes letting things go is an act far greater power than defending or hanging on. Last night I was talking to someone, and in their life, in their season right now, they're holding on to a lot of things. Maybe like you or me, hanging on and having the angst. And in this season, just letting go of things. And she was out walking her dogs, and in the midst of our conversation, the phone went dead. And when we reconnected, she said that the rope in her hands ripped from the dog so deeply that it actually burnt her hands. And we both had to just pause for a minute and say, lesson learned. Sometimes we hold on so tight, we don't even realize the damage it's doing. But if we just let go, it frees up the space for new, for hope, for peace. So this morning, I want to just kind of meditate on maybe some things that you or we need to let go of. And not hold on to that last minute till it burns our hands. Just palms up, heart open. Breathe it in. Exhale. For some of us, friends, it might be the fact that we won't be getting together with family for Thanksgiving, and we're holding on to just our traditions so tightly this year that it's causing us angst. Maybe it's the one time of the few times a year you go home, and this is a year you're choosing not to. And you're holding on to that burning pain of wanting to go when we can maybe do something different and be open if we keep our hands and our heart open to some beautiful experience this Thanksgiving. Yes, that's different, but beautiful as well. The verse this morning for meditation is from Ecclesiastes, and it says, there's a time to keep, and there's a time to let go. Throw away, cast away, or just let go. Different versions. There's a time to keep, to hold tight, and there's a time to let go. There's a time to search, and there's a time to give that searching up. So let's all again close our eyes, breathe deep, and just kind of identify one thing that it's time to let go. However small, there's freedom in the letting go. There's power in the letting go. There's creating space for something new and beautiful in the letting go. In the midst of COVID, when my son asked me if I would be able to watch his children while he goes and has the third baby, which, by the way, we don't know what it is. I'll share that with you next time I see you. He chose not to find out what the baby is. But in this time, I had to let go of a lot of things. Teaching yoga, hiking with friends that, very few friends, but a couple friends that I still hike with and walk with. And in that space of letting go of all these things around me, it just created more space, more opportunity. And these last couple weeks were just inward growth. Because we've been sequestering off and on for the last several months. And then to come down to a complete shutdown for me was a choice of letting go. It's not easy, friends, but there's power in the letting go to open up to the beautiful that can be. Power in the letting go to create that space to be open to the beautiful that can be. Breathe it in. The sun's rising. Just embrace it. Here. Exhale. Shoulders come down. Weights lifted off. Your face is softening. With your mind's eye, just see your face softening. Your heart is opening. Your shoulders feel lighter. With each inhale, you lengthen and create space. With each exhale, you let go of just a tiny bit more. Friends, we pack our lives so full. It takes intention to create space, to let go, to feel like you can breathe again. Sometimes letting things go is an act far greater power than defending or hanging on. I feel the pulse of the earth is starting to heal. I feel the pulse of the people, one people, starting to unite. I feel the pulse of people's heart and souls truly wanting something better than what we've been living in. And that's the power of letting go. Not feeling you need to defend or hang on to what was, but be open to what can be. We can breathe again. Feel that space you've created to breathe again. Deep breath, calming breath, inspired breath, hopeful breath. There's a time to hang on, friends, and there's a time to let go. And only you know that time. And let's let it be before your hands are burned. Your heart is scarred. Your soul is exhausted. Palms up, heart open, breathe. So we're going to breathe just a few more breaths here together in quiet and silence. Just collective breath, inspired breath, hopeful breath. Inhaling, nice and deep breath. Really feel that chest rise, feel your ribs expand through your back, and feel that oxygen flow all the way down to your lower belly. Deep breath. And just allow yourself, if you haven't yet, to be open to identify what there is to let go of it. And create that beautiful space for something new and profound. There is a time to keep, friends, and there is a time to let go. There is a time to continue that search, and there's a time to give it up. The sun is rising. Inhale, friends. Let's take our arms out nice and wide and inhale. And as you exhale, bring them to heart center. And we're going to do that one more time. Inhale, bring your arms out nice and wide. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center and bow your heads. Dear God, thank you so much for each and every person that took time out of their busy day to connect with you. And in that space of connection to learn something new. To identify things that would be in our best interest to just let go and create that space within to be open to something beautiful. Profound change, inspired heart, a peaceful soul, an open heart. And if we have not identified that in our meditation this morning, may our heart be open to see it so clearly today as we go about our day. Because there is a time to keep and hold on, and there is a time to let go and create space for something new and beautiful. We don't need to hold on till our hands are burnt. Heart open, palms up. Amen. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. I hope you have a beautiful weekend and that you feel lighter, more open, and just ready for what's going to fill that space you just created. Peace, friends.